the state of Venezuela and how it affects
Before the video
RuneScape?
starts, I want to note that all revenue, including sponsorship revenue from this video, is being donated. More on that later. If you play RuneScape, the Venezuelan economic and humanitarian crisis is relevant to you. I'll explain how if you don't know already, and it's kind of a long story. In 2013, Maduro became president of Venezuela. At that time, there was already some economic instability. I don't want to get into politics too much, but basically Venezuela has lots of oil, and its economy and currency were heavily dependent on the price of oil, which dropped dramatically in 2015. Lots of countries wanted to buy Venezuelan oil, which was purchased in Venezuela's currency, the bolivar. As oil prices fell, foreign demand for oil and therefore for the bolivar dropped. When a currency weakens, foreign goods get relatively more expensive, so Venezuela's economy suffered. The government's response to this was to borrow and spend a lot of money, and then to print a lot of money to pay for the borrowed money. This caused inflation to rapidly increase. In 2018, the inflation rate was 130,000%. Since 2016, the overall inflation rate is roughly 54 million%. Venezuela's currency is now basically worthless. The average daily income of someone in Venezuela in 2019 in US dollars was 72 cents. This is how much cash it actually takes to buy a roll of toilet paper, and it changes every hour. Economists estimate 96% of Venezuelans live in poverty and 70% live in extreme poverty. Since 2016, over 4.6 million people have fled Venezuela. The government has basically denied the existence of the crisis and violently repressed any vocal opposition. There's also a ton of corruption in the government. Lots of governments and people are calling Maduro a dictator. This isn't everything that happened and is just a very brief overview. There's plenty of other contributing factors, and I apologize if I've confused any facts. I'm not an expert on this. We'll get into how this all connects to RuneScape, but first a quick word from the sponsor of today's video. Thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Opera.
What the fuck?
Do it, and our features are in the comments. I was able to get in contact with a few people living in Venezuela now. They play RuneScape and all of them have sold gold at one time or another, but some of them don't currently do it and are playing for fun. But what they told me about Venezuela right now is that the minimum wage is roughly $2.
Low-key, his description of what happened in Venezuela, it didn't feature foreign intervention, but his description of what happened in Venezuela is, and this is kind of sad to admit, better than like most American political experts who will literally resort to, yeah, he left out the sanctions, but still, he literally did not, he just resort straight up to socialism. I'd fucking ruin the country because socialism. Like he, what the fuck?
Per every 2 weeks. Every person I talked to said that it actually wasn't that difficult to find a job in Venezuela. The problem was most of these jobs paid $2 to $5 every 2 weeks. And with those $2 to $5, you can't buy enough food to last those 2 weeks. And that's where gold farming in RuneScape comes in. So it's pretty easy to find gold farmers in game. There are accounts that seem to be sitting at the same location, making GP in the same way for hours and hours and hours, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and so forth. For example, when you go to Blastmine and you see an account with almost no other stats than 50 million mining experience, it's likely not a bot because it hasn't been banned yet. It's probably a gold farmer. That 50 million mining experience with an XP rate of about 50,000 per hour at Blastmine means this person has been doing Blastmine for over 1,000 hours. Or take Brutal Black Dragons, for example. There are so many accounts there with over 50, 60, 70, or even 100 million range experience. Getting 70,000 XP per hour again roughly puts them at 1,000 hours played on that account at Brutal Black Dragons, making 1.1 mil an hour. But the thing is, obviously, RuneScape gold goes for US dollars on the black market, so 1.1 mil an hour might be 50 cents. And now keep in mind, $2 to $5 per 15 days is the wage in Venezuela available for a lot of people. So if you did Brutal Black Dragons for 10 hours a day, you would maybe make $5, which is what you would make in 2 weeks otherwise. I was able to actually talk on the phone with one of the guys in Venezuela. He goes by the name Mega. He described more of the problems there in detail. The government is oppressive enough where people are worried about talking poorly about the government, so I did alter his voice. He's been learning English recently, but often he had to send me what he wanted to say in Spanish so I could use Google Translate.
I'm Venezuela, and I still live in Venezuela.
Got it. And can you tell me a little bit more of what it's like there now?
It's too depressing, man, because the politics, the people, there is so much issues with this country. Actually, I had months without food, literally, yeah. There was a such a long time, like 2 3 years ago, where I can just have breakfast and dinner, just that, and read the comments for all the people saying go get a job or go leave this country, man. Leave this country. It's so difficult. Only the passport. It's like $200. There is no chance to pay that without years and years and years and years of work.
Here, I'll read back in English what you sent me in Spanish just to make sure that I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Friend who has been working for 5 years and only charges no more than $10 to $20 a month. Jobs are not that important either. I'm assuming because they don't pay much.
Yeah.
And examples like medicine are very poorly paid.
It's almost dominated with RuneScape, honestly. It's just sad and crazy at the same time. Personally, I know about 20 or 30.
Mega was saying that a lot of different people play RuneScape in Venezuela to support themselves. He said he personally knows roughly 20 to 30 people. How long does
That daily rate he said that guy gets on RuneScape is basically the minimum wage here in Brazil, by the way.
it take to work there to then be able to pay for dinner?
A month, you have food for at least 2 or 3 weeks, almost a month. It's not too bad, but you work only for food.
Mega and I talked for a while longer, and he told me that he wanted to study medicine in university, which usually takes about 5 years.
Bro, just normal, dude, just normal world stuff, dude. You know what I mean? I think everything's going well, guys. I think our international economic organization of society is pretty solid. So you have some people literally fucking power farming all day in a video game to sustain themselves and their family. God damn, this is totally fine, dude.
But universities there right now have almost no resources and aren't being maintained, and lots of professors and doctors have left the country because of the low wages and unrest. It was really insightful to talk to him, and I really appreciated him responding and talking to me. He said he doesn't actively farm gold on RuneScape, but he had sold gold before. He also typed to me that he understands it hurts the game and didn't really want to do it because he also had
Turks in the chat looking at the situation like, fuck, I gotta download RuneScape, I guess. Can I do some shit with CSGO in a similar way? Literally, one of the Turkish dudes said this.
has a RuneScape account that he plays just for fun that's close to maxing. I hope you guys can see how it's just a really bad situation all around. Now, I want to be very clear. I don't support gold farming in RuneScape, and in the past I've pointed out lots of accounts that were likely gold farmers and called them out. Going forward, I still don't support gold farming, and I understand that Jagex
Motherfucker! Bro, this guy just literally said, I'm feeding my fucking family. And he's like, I still don't support the gold farmers because it's ruining the economy. What the fuck, dude?
as the creators of RuneScape, should also uphold this game's integrity by monitoring and stopping real-world trading and gold farming. But I do want to acknowledge the forces that caused an influx of these gold...
He just can't say it probably, or he'll be banned from RuneScape. This guy almost exclusively catches bots, not real players. I'm close friends with someone in Cali who sold billions in GP for dollars to support themselves during the pandemic. You can't say he does, or Jagex bans him. He's a huge lib. What? Okay, I'm banning you for a little bit. Here, just take a day off.
Gold farmers in RuneScape. And what I do support is helping end the crisis that caused all of this, which is why I've selected a charity and started a fundraiser for that charity, the International Rescue Committee. They provide relief to crises all around the world, including the one currently going on in Venezuela and the surrounding area where refugees from Venezuela have fled. They do a
Okay, he's like, yo, y'all Venezuelan gold farmers are gonna need this, so I'm. Now that I did this video and your main source of income is fucking pee poofed. Now we can donate some money to you by you know, utilizing this NGO or some shit. I don't fucking know. Hold on. Oh shit, it's top of the hour.